So one place we had to stop on this trip because our route is taking us through it is Julian, California. Small little low mountain town, 4,000 feet I think. They get snow up here, but it's a quaint little town. Great little stop, but they're famous for their pie. So we are stopping for some pie for dessert tonight in camp. Lots of people that go to Anza, Borrego, especially those from San Diego County, come up through Julian and then back down into Anza, Borrego.
Alright, just gotta find a parking spot because I just passed the pie place.
Yeah. We're gonna park and get some pie and take it to camp with us. A lot of people from San Diego County come up through here and do the same. So we'll show you a little bit of Julian.
On this trip, minus LT Mark, the crew is joined by my lifelong and best friend Ron. He'll be in his 2020 Mercedes Sprinter van, which is well equipped as it's a BOSSI conversion. This is his first time going beyond just dirt roads, so we decided we'd take it easy on him. He's also preparing to retire in the next week after 30 plus years in law enforcement. In his retirement, he intends to travel in this van, so we're out also making sure everything works. And of course, we're all going to benefit from his cooking as he's chosen to be our cook for the trip. Ron and I follow Mark to the perfect campsite he and Chris had camped in before. Whoever said filming this shit was fun, was full of shit.
Not so much.
Not fun at all. All right, we're gonna turn this shit.
Darren said, "Come camping with me. It'll be fun."
It'll be fun, he said.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Not yet.
Well, it'll be fun, I promise.
Smile. He's the cook this week.
Video or just a picture?
Video. Everything I do is in video.
That's okay. They got me cooking fasole and whatever else.
What you making, Ron?
We're gonna make cheesesteaks, and not to be confused with Philly cheesesteaks, because if you watch YouTube videos, it's incorrect to call it Philly cheesesteaks, and you'll get your butt kicked. Apparently, I don't know why.
Because you're not making them in Philly?
I don't know what the deal is, but if you go on YouTube and look at Philly cheesesteaks, you'll see a bunch of comments and like, how dare you call it? It's not. So these are cheesesteaks. I don't know what the difference is, and I don't know the cheesesteaks. I guess original Philly cheesesteaks, you don't put bell peppers and mushrooms. Onions is all. But when you put like bell peppers, but I like the color. Look how beautiful this is. You got your green, your yellow, your red. I mean, this is gourmet stuff. Right? It doesn't get any better than this.
All right.
He's a regular TV guy. Look at him.
Yeah, you're a regular cook on TV. Maybe I'll get some more views because you're in my videos.
Well, of course, the guys at work, they told me, hey, when you leave, all they want me to do is FaceTime them once a week.
Yeah.
And they're telling me to please do videos. And I said, I can't, I'm not smart enough to do the editing and stuff, so I might hire you, Darren.
If you hire me, I'll do it for you. But I'm not cheap, bro.
I don't know how to videotape myself, though. I mean, I don't know.
Well, you talk to people, not the camera. And I still struggle with that.
Yeah.
Even though there's no people there.
You gotta hydrate. You always gotta hydrate.
Always
Always
hydrate.
hydrate.
Cheers to that, Mark.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Cheers.
it's water.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Water.
It's not water, and we all know it. Cheers.
Chris had a late start without Sandy and didn't get to camp until after the sun went down, but that made for a great little night wheeling into camp shot from the drone. Great lighting on that truck, Chris. Welcome to camp, brother. Now grab some great food, a cold drink, and let's get a real fire going. As the day begins, the plan becomes to have breakfast, pack up, and then hit dirt roads all the way to Fonts Point, which is a must-see for anyone's first time in the area. Then stay on dirt roads until we get to Fish Creek, where we'll head west until we find the perfect campsite.
Beautiful morning out here. Frying up some bacon and some leftover ribeye. Gonna make some egg McMuffin, cheese, ribeye, bacon sandwiches for everybody. Waiting for Darren to make me some coffee, but he's kind of slacking.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're compact. Yep, true story.
I'm not talking crap, except for not making my coffee. I cooked dinner last night, started breakfast this morning, all I wanted was a cup of coffee.
Let's be clear. He begged to cook everybody food. Dinner, breakfast.
I
Yeah.
begged?
You begged.
Yeah, you guys will get the bill
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah, there's
You
no
get the
bill.
in the mail.
No bill, no payment. Apparently. With your coffee, so if it tastes bad, it's your coffee.
I just got the state of Columbia and the state of Brother. And you got the fancy fork.
Yeah. It'll welcome.
Alright, see a feed board.
Oh. How much do I owe you?
Ah, they're $8. No big deal. It's the hour of my life that I lost.
Something you could never repay me. This sucks.
Remember that one.
Me neither, and I was here a month ago. Am I good?
Yeah, you'll be fine. Just go slow, and the turn continues as you crest.
Right. Nothing off camber, nothing. You just can't see the bottom when you get to the top. Let me know when you're clear. I'm clear, come on. Nice, 3-wheeling it. Damn, I wish I had my GoPro going.
Somebody get it on camera. Everything good?
Yeah, I think so. Damn, I wish I got that. Hey, Mark, should I have taken it wider turn or sharper? No, you were fine. I didn't feel fine. Maybe next time, stay a little more on the passenger side, then you would have had less rocking. Yeah, I couldn't see anything over there, like you said, it was blind.
Same for me.
How far did that tire come off the ground? Well, from my angle, it looked like a good 3 feet. Did it look like it was going to tip over?
Nah.
Behind you guys, white truck.
Pulling over. Did it look like I was going to tip over? Nah, no. Tip over. Come on.
Hit that one that's like 20 feet of climbing.
Yeah. It's like climbing out of the wash, basically.
Alright, my GoPro is going because I'm going to get this. Now I feel like you guys are just using me for your entertainment.
Here it is. We are here. No, not for our entertainment. Just sometimes you don't realize they're as bad until you think about it for a van. This is not terrible, not a big deal for the Jeep.
Get the motorcycles coming behind us, Chris, if you want to let them go.
Yeah, I think right here. There you go. That's not even a big deal. Perfect. Whoa. Walk up to the edge, Ron. Walk up to the edge. You get that feeling in your gut, Ron? As we pack up camp, we decide to make 2 detours on our way out of Fish Creek. Our plan is to park the van and take a trip down Sandstone Canyon, and then move east to the trail entrance leading to Diablo Drop Off, where Ron will park the van again, and we will go up and down the drop off before heading home. totally didn't see it. I should probably stop talking.
Oh.
You can see it right here. They look underneath, sir.
Oh, that's cool.
No, you went up. I was like, what's he doing?
I didn't mean to hit it.
Chris, where's Mark? Oh, there it is. A bunch of cars up here, isn't there?
Yeah, I don't know. It's Sunday, so a lot of people have gone home.
There was a car here earlier.
Yeah, he took off. A lot of people come up to it and they're like, I'm not going down that.
Oh, damn, dude.
No big deal, right? Huh?
Wasn't that bad.
And off to your left is the spiral rock, once again, off to your left.
Oh, how do you like these chairs?
I like them.
Yeah, I have the higher back ones. I like this. Dude.
Yeah.
And you're at camp, and I like the high back because I can lay my head and rest it.
Well, they're comfortable.
Anyway, what's this? What we got? Whistle pig.
Whistle pig.
Nice.
Actually, for the helping with the fence, I got you a couple bottles.
Nice, dude.
Yeah,
We didn't have to do that, but I'll take them. If you've never built a fence with a friend and come out unscathed, you don't have a real friend because it's a test of friendship sometimes.
Yeah, you only snapped at me once or twice.
I was trying really hard, bro. I tried really hard.
You did good.
Let's pour some of these.
Yeah.
Whistle Pig 100% rye whiskey, 6 years age.
It's a little strong. It's a little.
Tell me when. I'm filling my glass up.
Dip it after. Cheers.
Thanks
you
for
for
doing
everything.
this.
Thank you.
We'll talk about the trip. We'll talk about the video. We'll talk about your retirement. Congrats. Yeah. I'll start with congratulations. You're 31? 32?
Well, 32.
That's great.
Throwing a cadet year, but sworn I was about 30 and a half
That's good.
after the academy. So it's been fun. I don't have any regrets.
So, I just got done editing the video, and you just watched it. But as I edited the video, one, you were in it a lot, which is good. I'm just kidding. And so when I did the voiceover work, I mentioned your retirement. So one, I wanted to make sure you're okay with that. And two, I'm not saying this is like about your retirement or specifically for your retirement from me to you kind of thing, but it's kind of turned into that a little bit. It's also a lot about your vans in there. We do go over some of your stuff and we learn about your van while we're out there. But anyway, I wanted to end it with I wanted it to end differently. It wasn't the best ending, and so I thought, well, why don't I just interview Ron? Yeah. I know you've been out on dirt roads before, but never really beyond that. Ron is a fisherman and a hunter, and Ron wants water and somewhere to fish, and we didn't do that for you. So what did you think? Well,
first of all, like you said, I'm not a overlander camper. I've slept in the back of my truck before on hunting trips, but sleeping in the back of a truck with a shell is a whole different. It's different. So, in the truck that I do have, it's a Toyota, but it's a two-wheel drive. So, this being my first four-wheel drive vehicle, I want to say thank you to you and your buddies because, we've known each other our whole lives, but I don't know your friends, and they took me in just like as one of their own.
Well, when you can cook as well as you do, and you fed them,
yeah.
They didn't have.
Well, I knew I was going to have to either bring booze or or feed people.
But
there's so much in that van that I don't know, and the experience that I had just watching you guys and asking questions. I learned more in that weekend trip, and I'm planning a trip. I retire Thursday. I'm planning a trip Friday. I'm going to throw a bag of clothes in my van, some tools. I got a new toolbox that I haven't opened yet because I'm not a tool person, and I know that's important. And I'm going to head out back east. I just texted my cousins in Kansas. I'm going to go by there for a couple days, and I don't know where I'm going after that.
Do you have stops? How much of these trips get planned out? Like
I try to plan
first night?
That's another thing I want to talk to you about because I started looking at the weather in the 40 and the 10, and I'm a mess. Yeah. The 10's kind of that area in Albuquerque. And the 40 is going to have some weather in Flagstaff, so that's something I need to sit down and look at.
Yeah, well, we can talk about options.
But to get back though, like I said, going with you guys and sitting there and learning about my van, there's some trials and the air hose thing blowing up in my hand, and we need to look at that today because you said it's supposed to bleed. I don't know, but
I don't know what happened.
I'm glad I didn't put my other eye out though, because. Luckily, it was too high to where the side panel was there and it didn't bother me. But I learned so much in that trip. However, and I'm going to be honest. I see the Jeeps in there. Everything that's built in the van is built and added in there with screws. The bed, the sink, and after the trip, I found 3 or 4 screws rolling around on the floorboard. I go, oh man, where did these come from?
Do you know where they came from?
No, I looked. I don't know. But
I hope that they were just rolling around in there to begin with.
No, they came loose. My flat top was in pieces. 3 or 4 pieces fell out just from the screws. Oh. But,
Well, yeah, the rattling of those roads will rattle everything apart.
And I needed to take the van out on some terrain that way when I go back east, if I see something, I know I've already done it.
Well, you know you can
The
go up the
only
hill.
the only part I wouldn't do over again is probably the 7 hours of the constant.
Yeah.
I felt comfortable with the van, and it felt really good. I got one scratch on there that isn't coming out.
We can get it fixed. I assure you. Unless it's down to primer or metal, you can run
Well,
it.
it's a memory, and I think I'm going to leave it.
Oh, and you're right. Good for you, bro. Yes.
It hurt.
It hurts.
I complained and bitched about it for about 2 weeks. Going,
But I think we even said out there, it's part of the experience. And if you expect to never scratch, like it's the first scratch on any car hurt,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Good for you, dude. I'm glad you came to that.
But,
Only took a week or two.
yeah, a couple weeks. But to get back to, as soon as I got home, I ordered that Trasharoo thing for the back, and I ordered that strap you told me about. And I'm gonna, because my diesel, I can't put it in the van and drive around with it there. But I learned, I've been to Oceanside 3 or 4 times, and I've learned more in those 2 days than I did every time going to Oceanside. I've never been to Anza, Borrego, and I am so glad that I went on that trip. Never even heard of what that Flint Point or Pond Point.
Fonts Point.
Pond's Point. Oh my gosh, it was breathtaking.
You know what? I didn't know you were afraid of heights till this trip. Are you really afraid of heights?
Oh, I can't.
I didn't mean to make fun of that.
No,
I just thought it was funny.
No, I get
You get the feeling.
I heard
right here.
people talk about vertigo. Never had it, but as you get older, I go to the edge and I start getting. It feels like I'm drunk. I feel like I'm gonna trip or I don't know. I don't.
Note to self: no heights for Ron.
No, yeah, no heights.
I will transition to your retirement really fast. You spent 31 years. I know you did narcotics. I know you've done detective work. You did narcotics at a very high level. DEA. Can I talk about this stuff?
Oh yeah.
So, illustrious career. One of the most senior guys on the department. What I find almost emotional is your dad worked for the same agency his whole time, his whole career. Did 30 years?
29.
Oh, that's right. You beat him.
He was a detective for 25 years.
So in your
and I was
career,
a detective for 23.
yeah, your career followed suit, man. Right up to this, he worked auto theft, and that's what you ended up working.
And that wasn't the plan.
Right. But we just talked about this. I didn't know this, but his partner when he was working auto theft, you now are partners with his son in auto theft. And you're going to retire at 31 and a half, 32 years of time. And man, having been through a lot of those years with you, we've always talked, and done similar things, narcotics. And I know we all loved our jobs, but I think you're going to love this retirement gig even more. Absolutely well deserved. No one deserves a good retirement more than you. Congrats.
Well, that's what I've gotten from more people at work, and I don't think about that, but people have come up to me, they've said, listen, I'm proud of you, and you deserve this. And it's like, it gives me the chills because, there's been a little bit of negativity from a couple of neighbors that were like, oh, I can't believe you're retiring at 51. I'm like, you choose your profession.
Bro.
Why do you make me, I felt bad, and then I got mad. I'm like,
Okay, soapbox.
yeah.
Don't knock public servant retirement at 50
Because you're not going to be rich.
until you do the things we did for 25 years. Well, physically, mentally, emotionally, all the things. You don't get to knock getting to retire at 50, 51 years old. You just don't. And I don't usually get on a soapbox, but this is going in the video. You don't get to knock our retirement because you didn't do the things we did. Until you've done the things we did, shut the hell up.
Well,
shut the hell up.
Sorry to interrupt you. In the academy, every instructor said, hey, look to your right, look to your left. There's nobody that is going to be lasting 30 years.
Yeah,
Those guys will not be there in 15 years. Yep. And I have most of my partners 15, 16. That's why New York. Yeah. You're a cop in New York 20 years and then they get out and do something else. But there's not very many people that made it 25 or more. There's not hardly any.
Yeah, we're some of the few people, bro. Congrats. I'm really super stoked and proud and getting emotional.
Thank you. No, and I see, you, Jeff Spencer, Brent Baker, my good, and I'm blessed too, and that's something too. The friends that I have in this profession, I've been blessed because Brent Bass and you went to high school together. Yep. Both became cops, but we talk every day.
Right.
If you talk to anybody else that went to high school and ask them that is in law enforcement, hey, do you talk to your friends? No, they don't. And I can call 5 people right now at 2 o'clock in the morning and say, hey, I need help. And there's no question.
Absolutely.
And they will be there.
And there may be that day where that call comes.
Yeah.
Or you might be making that call for whatever reason. You just don't know. And to know that people like you are on the other side of that phone it's invaluable. It's invaluable, and it means the world to anybody who knows that. Yeah. It means the absolute world. So, anyway, one more. Congrats, brother.
Thank you.
I can't believe you didn't refill these at all.
I know, I didn't. We were sipping.
Well, I told you.
Well, we didn't want to do the video with this down here.
That would have been bad. Yeah. We probably would have been making a much funnier video.
Probably.
Please like, subscribe, hit the bell button if you're enjoying the videos. If you're not, screw you, go away. If you're enjoying it though, please hit the like, the bell. That'll tell you when I have another video. And also, I have a Patreon page. I don't like advertising it. I don't offer all my coordinates. I'm really reluctant to do that. I want you to go out and find your own happiness and your own amazing spots. It's controversial, if you will. There's not a whole lot there, but if you choose to support the channel that way, there's some options to do that, or I think you can be on that Patreon for free as well. I have some blooper reels on there so far. I'll give it more attention when people show up and find it, and until then, I'll see you guys in the next video.
And to jump off that, if I do start making videos, I'm going to post my locations because I want people to come and I'll show them how to fish. And I'm not a video person. I don't know how to edit or none of that stuff. So
well, you're going to pay me $2,000 a month to help you edit, right? Isn't that what we discussed?
No.
I thought we signed that contract.
No, no.
We didn't sign that?
No, maybe that was the last bottle that we talked about. Yeah, find it. You find it, show it to me, and then we'll talk about it. But I don't think there's a signature.
It's worth that kind of money.
Because when I've been drinking, I can't sign my own name.
X.
But yeah, I'll show my locations. Oceanside surf fishing. I'll take anybody out. I won't charge much other than a box of wine, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, a box of wine. That's all.
Yeah, we talked about that. Darren was going to have his high-end whiskey, and I was going to have my box of wine. But
that's actually whiskey, though.
This is, yes.
You will drink
because
whiskey.
It's, you know.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Like and subscribe.